I have made it to Fort Clatsop. I have made it almost to the Pacific. I'm still a little inland, but I wanted to stop here before I moved out to the Pacific Ocean. This has been quite the journey to be able to come here. And the reconstructed fort is back there. Of course, nothing remains of it. It's all made out of logs. The moment they left in 1806, the natives probably took the logs and either repurposed them or burned them. But one fascinating thing here is the size of these trees. Look at the base of that tree. It's fascinating how large these are. I got here in the nick of time. I've actually got 24 more minutes before they close the park, but I don't particularly care. I'm gonna see what I can see. I'm gonna go down to where the canoe landing was and where the water supply was. Again, they got to the ocean, but they didn't want to be on the ocean, especially for the entire winter. So they chose to come over here. Actually, they all chose to come over here. And so it is ironic that in the winter of 1805, that they have this vote to determine on which side of the Columbia estuary are they going to camp. They all get a vote, including the slave York and the female Native American Sacagawea. So it marks the first time that a black person and a Native person and a woman are given the opportunity to vote. So, happened right here. Well, very close to here. But anyways, it's just really, really quiet now. There's a military Air Force base or something down that way. I'm gonna go check that out. Got no cell signal here, surprise. And probably stay the night in Astoria or in the area. And like Lewis and Clark, start home.
I don't have a camera. Have flags are not here. We're sure to have many in the trip.
Camera.
Okay, 2 more states. How
That's
many
good.
stars now?
That's good.
15.
15.
1, 2,
And
3, 4.
13 stripes, right?
14.
14. 15.
15. Good, good. We got that good.
Tired with the numbers. So, 2 new states, equal time they want, and get a star and a stripe. We're gonna hold it up and talk more a little later. Now, the time.
Well, we'll check out what the parking situation is. But I have a feeling that beyond this point, I can go no further. After 3,000 miles, 6 days of looking at almost every tourism place that I can think of coming across that I had any interest in, there is the Pacific Ocean. Well, after almost just over 3,000 miles, going all over the place, even Glacier National Park and the forest fire, Little Bighorn Battlefield, Mount Rushmore, Deadwood, and all those places, I have arrived at the Pacific Ocean. I even went to Fort Clatsop, which was the last place that Lewis and Clark, the furthest that they got. They stayed the winter of 1805 and 1806, but that wasn't the reason why I came on the trip. I came on the trip to say that I did it, and I did it. There's a shipwreck out there. I've got to go check that out, find out what's going on. But there's some more fog coming in, but I think this is not a forest fire, but I did make the joke earlier that with my luck, Mount St. Helens would explode and that the Pacific Ocean would be on fire by the time I got here. So I've got no big views or vistas or anything like that, so that seems to be typical. I'm gonna go check that out and find out what that's all about. But this is pretty cool. This has been quite the adventure.